So today I wanted to come so that we sit as a family. We have always thought that older persons are neglected. We are not neglected. So we who are specifically elected to represent the older people, we must find time for our people. We must come round and check on you. So yesterday we started with the Karamoja sub-region. We divided Karamoja into two because of time constraint. So we started with the southern Karamoja, then we came to the north. They welcomed us very, very nicely. They even gave us their Karamojong attire. Then they said, now you are a political woman. You are now a political leader. And so you go with all our blessings. And where we started in Nakapiripirit, that was where I got the blessing when we were going round for the first parliamentary election. There was a mosque there. When we went there for the first time, and after all our sharing, interaction, the mosque rolled something like this thing which the women use for carrying the pot. He rolled it out of the grass, then crawls and crawls. He rolled it and passed it through the tie about 4 times. Then he gave it to me and said, this is your blessing. Your vote must crawl like this grass which I used. And indeed, all of you came with a clean heart, and the votes crawled. So I'm very, very grateful, and I want to thank God for that. So they have already told you what they do in the Older Persons Council. When we were in Arua, you elected me and our 2 representatives for the Older Persons Council. That is Christine and Honorable Roulette. So they have already given you some summary of what they do. Actually, we hold our hand and work together as a team. Because we, the members of parliament, we are only 5 for older persons. One of us is now a Minister of State for the elderly, Honorable Dominic Gidudu. One of us is Honorable Joram for the Western region, had a stroke last year, and so it has weakened his health a bit. So now we are only the 3 women who are left, who are a bit stronger. Honorable Mama Kisanja, whom you may not know because he represents the center. Then Honorable Peggy Joy Waku, who represents the national, and me for the northern. So the 3 of us, we are very, very united. The minister is always closer to us, but because of the nature of his work, this program cannot go with ours. So we want to work hard, and we think in future maybe we can lobby the president to increase our number from just 5. I'm sure if we all unite ourselves and meet the president, we can lobby him so that we could have maybe two women per sub-region and 2 men. If we stand like that, the president has listening ears. I'm sure he can listen to us. Honorable Gidudu has been trying his best to make appointments so that he can take us to meet the president either in Waktura or at our sub-regional areas. Maybe ours could be in the north, or we could all go to his area wherever he wants. So he has been trying that program. I pray that it will materialize. And when it materializes, we need to sit down and put our memorandum so that we all put our ideas together. And first of all, we should also thank him for these windows of creating seats for us as older persons. You know, for a long time, nobody was bothering about us. I am one of the people who made the Constitution of Uganda, and when we made the Constitution, we also provided for special interest groups, which include the older persons, the women, the youth, the PWDs. But for us older persons, we were left behind until when this opportunity came. And so for me, I always say, yes, we are parents. When you are a parent, you always eat last. We always allow our children to first have something, then we eat later after them. So, but we are grateful that we have been given this opportunity. We have now been struggling in Parliament to make sure that we reduce the surge age from 80 to about 70 or 65. So when we presented it before our colleagues in Parliament, they were very, very excited and eagerly waiting for that bill to come. Because they said these older persons are their parents, they are their grandparents, and I want to tell you that in Parliament, these young MPs, they give us a lot of respect. When we bring any bill, they are ready to give us the support. So we are still waiting to see how we can bring it as a bill. And also there are so many other government programs like Parish Development Model, the SEGO, and the others. So all those ones are at different levels, but whatever little comes, you should make sure that you benefit from it. I discovered that in some areas the older persons are not getting it. So, but you should ensure that you get whatever little is there. As we are going to lobby for more, the little that is available should also benefit you. So we have all those before us, and we will work on them. Another area which I wanted you to know, I know the roadmap is soon going to come out. When the roadmap comes, we want all of you to come back so that we work together as a family. When you come back, all of you, you know we know one another. It is easy for us to move together as a family. It is easy for us to mobilize. It is easy for us to support one another. Like Honorable Late here and Honorable Christine, in that chair of the Older Persons Council, I know the chairperson, Older Persons Council, his term is soon ending. And so the next people who qualify is us from the north. So our eyes and ears are for our two people here. But we must be very united right from the beginning to ask and lobby and make sure that we take the seats. If we are not united, it will be grabbed away from us by those who are more united. So it is better for us not to divide ourselves. We must always work together as a team. I want to thank you that you elected them, and we are working together very, very well with them. We always hold our hands together. So we must continue to work together as one family. So I don't think I have a lot of things as they were saying, because today we have combined you with Kitgum. So from here we are rushing to Kitgum, and we had put their program at 2 p.m., but we shall call them to hold on a bit. But I want to thank you really, very, very sincerely for coming all that early, because I know you came from very far away. Some of you came from the farthest districts, and you are here very early. I was monitoring from where I slept. How many are there who have arrived, who have not? So we want to thank you very much. And another thing which I want to commend the older person for is the smartness and time management. Whenever we have a function and older persons are invited, you always come very smart, very presentable, and I feel very proud. I see our papas here all in their suits. That is very good. You must keep that legacy. You have retired but not tired. So we must continue to be presentable, to work hard, so that nobody thinks that for us we are now a forgotten generation. We are the ones who know it all. In Parliament they always say, wisdom is from the elders. If anybody wants something to say, let me go and sit with, and we have our special corner. Because I sit on the committee of rules and privileges, and that is the committee which sorts out all the issues of the MPs. So I went there deliberately to ensure that for us old people, we have our corners with our PWDs. We sit together because we are the same family. And we made sure that Parliament provided for us chairs which are like this, but of course, for Parliament it is slightly better, which are harder, because you know we are old, we cannot sit on those very comfortable chairs, and when we sing, we cannot sit for long. So the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker have directed all our seats are demarcated, and our corners are really for us. So Another committee which I sit on is for vetting, as Mr. Kara was saying. Vetting is when the president appoints these people, then they come before Parliament. And so we must be there. And you know, once you are there, you also have to be very vigilant to check. And my people from the north there, we are there, quite a number of us. I am there, Betty Mora is there, Santa Okot is there, Honorable Abuka, I think you know his other name. He is also there, so a number of us. And so we are a force. We always make sure that we have our people there. Recently, when the judges were being vetted, my concern was on our own, and I was very happy that the son of Honorable Duvino Akaki, Justice Vincent Pino was there, together with another girl from Navy. So my eyes was all on them, and I was very, very happy. So we are strategically divided in different committees so that we can care for our own people, we can also care for our sub-regions. So I want to thank you very much that you sent us with a lot of responsibilities. Initially, they had put me in 4 different committees: in education, science and technology, rules and privileges, and then this vetting. Then I went to Honorable Benson Obua, who is our son. I went to him, he's our chief whip. I said, hey, chief whip, I cannot manage 4 committees. I want to be in 2. He said, yes, this is our mother. Then he gave me only the 2 which I wanted, the 2 very important ones. So you see, it is good to have your own somewhere where you can run, where you can discuss something. Even this morning I called him to tell him that I am here in his home, and he told me he's going to be in Aswa at around 2 today, because the bishop has invited him to officiate on something of Mothers' Union as chief guest. So I want to thank you very, very much. I just wanted to make sure that we meet together as a family, we sit, we interact, we get to know each other better, and we hold our hands. You see, now this politics is like relay. Relay, you run, you pass the stick to another person, you pass the stick to another person. But all in all, we must remain like this one, how do we call it? The link chain. We are linked together, we are chained together, we must work together. So I want to thank you very much for coming in these big numbers. This shows the love you have for us, and we also love you. Thank you very much. May God bless you all.